Well, I get the feeling that if I keep stalling by just not saying anything, the song's eventually gonna run out, but much like with, or much like how, in many cases, acknowledging your problems does not make them go away. That doesn't really change the fact that I'm not coming up with anything right now. At least it looks like that if I don't say anything, the microphone doesn't pick up the noise from the computer fan. Which, since I moved it so that it's actually level with me and not on the ground, it kind of makes more noise. Which seems like it does because it's closer. I think it's the only fan that's like plugged directly into the power supply. So it's like running and full all the time. I don't know. When I say I don't know, I kind of mean it now. And well, I completely lost track of what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, that's right. I was surprised that that hadn't ended, but then it did. I was surprised that that was something that somebody decided to loop into an 11-minute version. Well, no time like the present. So what am I doing? Because that is the real question here. Well, I have a few options. By which I mean, I don't actually have a few options. I have a lot of options, but I don't actually know which of these would be better for a kind of, I guess, short-term thing. Which is kind of what I was hoping to do right now. Also, what profile am I using? Right, I'm using that one. Well, let me check. One of two things. It's probably what I'll end up doing, but... I'm still undecided. So let me see. Also, hey, default, refault. Whatever the case may be. So I'm pretty much completely clueless as to what I might be playing today. And so I was looking at my list of stuff that I kinda had written down as stuff I should play someday on the stream. And I'm trying to figure out which of these would be the least time hogging ones. But the problem with that is that that doesn't really seem to be a thing with what I'm seeing here. Or at the very least it looks like a couple of these are stuff that wouldn't go beyond the couple of days that make up each weekend, so... So, I don't know. Also, I just realized I hadn't really thought about this, but I think I have Mondays off for pretty much the rest of the year, so actually that kind of opens up a new thing and the possibility of stuffs that I might do. Okay, I need to freaking decide, so I guess I could take a vote from the two people here. I suppose because I'm kind of trying to figure out if I want to do... Well, I know what one of the options is, but I should probably figure out what the other one is. One of the options, which would be a bit of a more short-lived thing, would be to start something with let me see. Well, one of the options is to start a DS visual novel type thing, which will probably be finished by tomorrow if I start doing it now, and the other is to start something longer. The question is what the second option would be more concretely. Trucks and trains, that's always an option. Well, if I correlate that with the stuff I have written down here. don't know if I can come up with anything right away either, but... let me see. Idle away some more. As I change to this scene which is called idling. And then switch back, and the chat's not reset because I'm actually using a window and not a plugin this time. You know what, why don't I use... Because I'm apparently so indecisive, why don't I use the random number generator? And see what I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 18, not counting the other options, so 17, I guess. Minimum 1. Right. Time to figure out what the other option is gonna be. The random number generator returned 3. Oh god. Which was a thing I kind of wanted to avoid. You know what? What if I put it at like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 as a minimum. Try that again. It returned 6. Let's try that again. It returned 13, alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, I guess I have 2 options now. And based on how the random number generator results turn out, both of them involve games that may or may not be about time travel. I guess that's the theme of the random picker thing. And, well, you know what, I think one of them probably look better with the other profile that I didn't decide to use tonight for some reason. The stuff in high quality one, or higher quality than usual, I suppose. The bitrate probably goes through the roof every 2 seconds, but at least I don't have to save it locally profile. That would actually probably fit the other one better, so I guess I'll do the DS one right now. Assuming I have it downloaded. I might not. I did not. Oh hey, it's actually been 22 minutes. That's great. That's how long I've idled away. Well, now that there might actually be something happening within the next several seconds, I guess I could switch to this music, which is a more standard fare. But, okay. I don't have this thing downloaded, do I? I have to do that real quick. Oh, alrighty then. Okay, so... So, some of you may have heard of a game called Shadow of Destiny or Shadow of Memories. That is not the game I'll be playing right now. But when it comes to that game, you might remember that Red Prey did a riff of it some time ago. And what it was basically like was the adventures of a guy called Ike, which was spelled in quite a weird way. E-I-K-E. Who kept getting murdered and going back in time and doing pretty stupid stuff to avoid getting murdered again in the present. Such as the first puzzle of the game being your killer is hiding behind a tree, so you go back in time several hundred years. And stop the tree from being planted. And it does get a bit more convoluted than that, if memory serves, but that was pretty much the general atmosphere it had. And as it happens, the people who made that also made something else, this visual novel thing, or the DS, which is what I've just finished downloading, and I want to, figure out if I can get on the screen here. Alright. Hello, hang on a minute. No, in our window. There you go. So I don't know if it'd be better to there's like an actual white line on the edge of the screen to have it like this in a vertical display, which is the actual DS display. I don't know if that comes into play at any point where the screens need to be aligned like this, or maybe it would be better to... You know what, let me try something. Let me see. This window capture 3. Add another one. Window capture 4. Just have it there for now. It's just, I don't actually want this right now to be visible, but I will. No, Jesus Christ, Control. Or Alt, no Alt, up, Alt down. To be on standby. Because I might try another one of them fancy settings that people use to stream DS games, but for now, let me see. Okay, you need to actually use the actual fucking pause button that's on top of the page up button on big keyboards to unpause and unpause the emulator. Alright. But it wasn't even paused then. Alright. Well, I don't know Francais, so I'm gonna play this in English. Oh, wait a minute. You know, I just remembered that I configured this DS thing to work with my Xbox controller. For the sake of convenience, but yes, I better turn that off now because I'm actually gonna be using the keyboard. Alright. No, wrong. X1. There we go. Lid. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Hello. Do I need to reload this? Hang on. Oh, wait a minute. It wasn't actually... unpaused, was it? That's the problem, isn't it? Oh boy, experiencing technical difficulties here. Please stand by. Okay. open this. And don't pause it this time. Okay, here we go. Okay, you can actually see the little gear spinning now, so you can see that I did it right. I guess. So anyway, I guess that's yet another demonstration of time travel. Sélectionnez la langue que vous voulez utiliser. Okay, I don't actually want French, so we'll go with English. Can I just use the mouse to tap? Yep, there we go. Apparently Konami published this, that much I do not remember. But this does have an English dub for the... Time Hollow. You know, the parts that do have a voice, so yeah, this is Time Hollow. Also, is that white line gonna stay on the edge of the screen forever? If so, I might just do this. Hang on. 519, I don't know. How about that? Oh wait, no. It's not right. There. Okay. Oh yeah, this has like a little intro thing that plays if you leave it alone for too long. So let's get a prelude of just how anime this is gonna be, I guess. I actually played this years ago, and I barely remember any of it, but now is the time to remember, I suppose. Oh my. I sure hope I don't get copyright strikes for this. I had forgotten how anime the freaking school outfits in this were. As with most anime things, I think you'll find that it's merely the beginning of how far that reaches. Also, I should probably make sure I'm actually get the microphone on when I'm talking into it. Okay. Well, if there's one thing that you should take away from this, it's that pen with the glowing ballpoint tip. And the obligatory clock imagery, because time, I guess. Yes, I can read. But I appreciate your dedication to literacy. Okay. It's a new game, and we start right away. Okay. There we go. So let's get right into this. This is Ethan. I think his last name is Kairos or something like that. I'm not sure that has any significance. But he lives with a cat called Sucks, who apparently scratches him a lot. No use talking to the cat? I don't know. Oh boy, time to figure out the basic controls. You can touch anything that you see of interest on the touch screen. If you can't interact with them, nothing will happen. Touching some things, however, will cause an icon to appear. So it's kind of like Layton, I guess, where you can actually... or a lot of other games, really, where you can get an indication of what stuff you can interact with in these pre-rendered backgrounds. You know, come to think of it, I think Final Fantasy did that too. At least the PlayStation ones, since they had the detailed backgrounds and all. Okay. Okay, well, I just realized that the way this is laid out right now doesn't really let you see where the top screen ends and the bottom one begins, so I guess it's better if I just keep it like this for now. You can touch here to leave the room, but he doesn't want to do this yet. So what can we find out in the mystical Wonderland that is. This guy's bedroom. Can talk to the cat some more. It's ticked off again. He likes the design on his bed. He won't mark on any other part of the furniture that doesn't involve that directly. He came straight home instead of stopping at Kronos, which is a cafe he visits pretty regularly. With Vin, Ben, and Morris, who all look, I think, a bit more anime than he does. Despite their names, I had to guess they probably like hanging around the traditional American kotatsu. These are the kind of looks of watches I collect, so he collects watches and he hangs out on a cafe called Kronos. Can you see a theme emerging yet? What about the TV? Alright. What about the trash can? There's nothing in it. The window is closed. Actually, what's going on out there? Like, with this window, is it like friggin' cube that's protruding from the wall of that building? I'm not quite sure what's happening there. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that in function. But can I leave yet? Because I think I've... No, I guess not. So what am I missing? I collect watches. I don't want to clean my room. Can we talk to the cat again? No, I guess not. Well, we can't really go much further than this point, because that's where the touchscreen ends. What about the stuff under the TV? Doesn't want to do anything with that. What about the system menu? Flashback unconfirmed, confirmed. Oh, confirmed or unconfirmed? I think we're getting a little ahead of the game there, though. Character. Oh, there we go, we can see the profiles of the characters. Ethan Kairos, Timothy Kairos. You might notice a pattern emerging with the names too. So there's been 3 to Ben Fourier and Maurice Fivet. And Socks. I guess now's as good a time as any to data save. I should probably use save states too. Well, can I look at the floor itself? The carpet matches my blanket. I guess that was it. Need to look at everything you see, even the floor. Where the most interesting of... Oh god. Do we get to watch this again? Even though we just saw this. Well, actually... No, never mind, I can skip it. There we go. I think we've already been getting a good preliminary image of all the anime. Also, hang on a minute, is this... yeah, it is. It's even weaker than usual today. What, the water? The person with whom you would like to speak, can't you always? So let's see. Well, we can also examine the confines of this room. The white wall that doesn't have a corkboard or a calendar or anything in it. That's dinner. Wonder why it tastes so blah. Well, if it's just vegetables, then... Oh, wait. Alright, what do these people have to say? Pass me that soy sauce. Alright then. I guess that's it. 10, we get a different icon to indicate that we're groping it this time. What about Mom? Maybe she prefers more subtle flavors. Oh, that's where it is. Aha. Alright, that's one objective complete, I guess. Hey, don't you think that Mom's cooking sucks? I'm really gonna get you to say that. Past the salt, oh boy. And Jesus, well, I guess if these cuts were just made, they would still be... Did someone attack you? Oh boy. I don't think the music quite matches with the justification of showing a background like that in that face. Oh, is that all? Well. Derek hasn't been around a lot lately. Apparently, the cat is adopted from the guy's uncle. And Dad doesn't really like the uncle. So let's see what else. I guess we can go back upstairs. To end up in the same place. Oh no, this is the exit, even though we were going upstairs. Alright. Well, it seems that the window's open again. Oh, never mind. That's actually, I guess, looking at the street from the window. And the cat getting angry at something. Well, if your cat gets angry when you bathe it, clearly the solution is to not bathe it ever again. What, dinner already? Oh boy. Sounds like the uncle's there. And he's asking for money, but the dad doesn't want to give him any. Well, we get to see what he looks like, even though they're all clearly out of view right now. And he doesn't want to leave until he gets it. Oh boy. And apparently they have quite the lovely relationship between siblings. Better watch your back, bro. Well, they certainly look like they're related, right? And Mom's just doing nothing. But I have tea, well.
There is a game? No, there is. Don't you hear it?
You know, that's actually kind of a good question, because...
Look.
Oh, I got a minute. Am I hearing something in the back? Okay, yes I am. Never mind. Ooh. But actually, on closer inspection, I don't remember if I ever noticed this before. Not that I would remember, since it's been several years since I played this last, but... Kinda wondering how old that's supposed to be, since he's got that grey hair going on. Oh, 10, his son is only 17 years old. Just his 7th birthday talk. Probably don't know what to get me, well... No, apparently they do. Well, if you have like a freaking collection of those things, when are we going to talk to him about that? Well, college is just around the corner, yes. quite sure what's happening in this conversation right now. Apparently the subject that they're talking about is kind of all over the place. I'll talk about something that may or may not be a birthday present on the day he turned 17. Well, that's not foreboding at all. Tell you till I'm blue in the face, but you never season your meals properly. Well, I can see how that seemed like a good idea. Yeah, I think I'm a little bit ahead of either game. I already tapped on that. And found the character page. It's a good idea to check the stages once in a while. Status, I don't know. Freaking non-standard pronunciation words. Kako High. Doesn't say much, but he's pretty stubborn. Cooking tends to be on the bland side. Apparently that's her only defining characteristic right now. Kind of a hothead, which can be scary. See, apparently these two are brothers, but they don't really look like they're the same age to start with. Which I guess isn't that weird necessarily, but kind of a wuss, but not a bad guy. Old injury benched him. He's always studying. Used to belong to Uncle Eric. So now that we've learned all about these people, some of which we've never even seen, what else can we do? Open the window again to get the cat hissing again? No, I guess not. I guess we go to sleep with the cat in our room. What was that talking about? I don't know. Guess we're gonna find out. Yes, we just saw this scene. We don't really need to flash back to it. Yes, I too vibrate my teeth when I close my eyes. Oh boy.
Where are you? Mommy, where? Dad?
Yes, this is the voice of a 17-year-old.
Pamela! What the? But who? Who could have done this? Ethan! Was it you?
Mom! Dad!
So what? Alright.
That appears to be the only way out.
Mom! Dad! Wait for me! Wait! Don't leave me here! Come back! Mom! Dad! Take me with you! No! Come back! Don't leave me!
No!
Alright, so I guess that was a flashback too.
Was it?
Was it 2 exclamation marks? Yes, this seems normal. What happened to that scratch? There's nothing else of note happening right now. The cat doesn't seem particularly fazed by anything either, so I don't know, what if we just walk out of here? Something's weird about this room too. Maybe so, but I can't see it. Where could it be? Well, apparently we seriously can't see it. Right, could it be the TV? No. Could it be the window? No, this looks normal. This is not worthy of note, it seems. Can we leave now? No. I'm actually not sure what we're meant to be doing here. Is there anything in the flashback scene yet? There is not, so what? What? Could try buttons, I don't know, that just opens the menu. That doesn't do anything, no. Is there something in the trash can? No. Is it the bed? Did my blanket always look like this? Yes, that's the only strange thing about this room right now. Apparently he agrees. Well, what about the curtains? Well, what about the desk? I guess we need to look at everything again. Oh yeah, the carpet's gone. This is a different room. Oh, and the cat has something taped to his neck. It's a pen. Alright, let's look at the menu. How those items might give you just a hint you need. So what do we got? We got a hollow pen. It's a pen that doesn't have an ink cartridge inside. It's also mysterious, so it seems. Well, this theme does seem to evoke Illuminati images. Themes. Alright, could that be the same hole I saw in my dream? Oh. Well, let's tap it with a pen. I can see perfectly all of these things tied together. What was that? I guess I tried to call a flashback. I guess, I mean... There's no one around here but me, oh boy. I forgot about this fucking music. I don't know how I could have, but I did. Well, the uncle's back in the house, and he doesn't seem to... Things seem to be different. What happened to Mom and Dad? Well... Do you know Mom and Dad? Do you think I got through all this if I knew where they were? Well, it's been 12 years since they disappeared. Apparently. Well, I've seen exposition done worse in the several minutes before that scene. He was a freelance writer, what, the uncle, I guess? So, in this room with the different floor and bed sheets and bed frame, I guess. Mom and Dad disappeared 12 years ago and we live with our uncle? Well, these flashbacks are fragments of past memories that Ethan never actually had. Well, I'm glad that it's clearing it up for me because I honestly had no idea. So, what do we do about that? It'll take some research to get all the facts straight, apparently, because... how would you do that research, though? Like, what we got? We got unconfirmed, non-confirmed. Okay, so I guess we see an image somewhere. Geraldo, come and scene.
Everything's in place.
The details have all been verified. Alright, so that was easy. Time unknown. Okay, so I guess we just need to figure out which of these, what each of these scenes corresponds to. Dreaming about this. So I don't actually know where these places are, like off the top of our heads, but we need to find out. That does seem to be how things work. Hey, is the cat gonna talk to us? Yep. It still has the exact same dialogue transliteration. So some things don't change across parallel universes, I guess, one of them being cats. Or tea drinkers, but I do remember this smell. I'm just away somewhere because of a wedding and Burn, yeah. You'd see that Burns was having computer troubles, fortunately. Which part of the toast is a dream and which part is real? Actually, that's quite an image to frame. Toast and coffee, I guess. That's what we should have for breakfast. So he's becoming acclimated to this parallel universe changes quite easily, it seems. Can we leave? Oh, well, we can go to the study, I guess. If we were to leave it, we'd go with this. So time to get dressed and get out. And all of a sudden we're at school, where our uniform has a choker thing and a gear icon on a really angular jacket. Or those two over there. Well, it kind of looks like the thing that they have around the neck is like not connected to the shirt. So I don't know what's up with that. I guess this school has chokers as part of the uniforms, I don't know. I really don't know what's up with that sign. What are you gonna do with half a clock? Obedient scholars in the traditional American school, yes. Oh man. Apparently a mystery voice is talking to us. It's Ashley. Well, Ashley and Emily sure are very American names. I'm sure those weren't localized at all. Who are you? Emily Niner, I see. What about your present? Oh yeah, today was her birthday, right? Or it was in the original universe. I guess it might still be in this one, I don't know. Oh man, we got the clock present. From the Megane I mean Big Glasses girl. Rats is my brother. Well, what are those two up to? Well, I don't know. But apparently there's clock for my birthday, yes. Well, speaking of clocks, apparently there's also some half clock that other people found. I didn't really see what was up with that. Do you know anything about my folks? Well, way to change the subject, I'd say. Can read you like a book. Well, this guy doesn't have the color. Actually, wait a minute, he can does, but it's not like done up in the front. So, I'm pretty confused by how that's supposed to be worn. I guess, like, I guess it's kind of like the color buttons on like a regular dress shirt, but it's like a sash that's worn around your neck. I don't know. Well, we can talk to these people some more, I guess. They went missing when we were little, that's all we ever heard about them. Well, not what buys candy as kids, but that's about it. Also, hang on a minute. Can you... Okay. I was gonna see if you could, like, select stuff to interact with without using the actual touchscreen, but I guess you can't. Right. I'm done at school for today. Oh wow, we're skipping over quite a lot of time, it seems. Also, like, he already went through the whole day and I didn't notice anything else different until now. Alright, actually, hang on a minute. If we take a moment, I think, to check out the character menu. Okay, they do have the same last name. Ben Fourier, Maurice Fivet, Emily Niner. And... oh yeah, we have that new item. And I should have put this, but I heard they went missing about 12 years ago, so... when he was 5, I guess. Got a cold, go home so we don't catch it. Well, alrighty then. I'll use this map to select my destination. Where do I go? Well, it's quite a large map actually. I could go to a house in this very idyllic and efficiently designed small American town, or I could go to the park. But there's nothing I need at the park, so I just went by so I could look at the entrance of it, and then I left. Oh wait. Oh hey, it's this person. No club meetings today? Oh, I guess not today. Club meetings and after-school activities are extremely commonplace in all American schools, don't you know? So that's how you know what people are talking about when that trope comes up in fiction. So, do you have anything else to say? Sure, softly restless and all that. But I guess we're not going into the cafe right now. Open 8 AM to 8:30 PM. Alright. Well, that was a fruitful excursion. We can take a train from the station. Well, I would hope so. Well, apparently these people think so too. I guess they need to do that to get home. I hang around the station if you have no reason to be here. Well, is that what he said? I guess that's something people would say to somebody called Ethan. I don't know. Oh, I guess I'm not. I totally didn't stop by that cafe today already or anything. No one ever writes letters these days. I guess that's the only reason I put that there. Well, what about this other person's house? It's apparently very close by. Apparently he's not home yet. Well, I guess the station would be more of a subway type, but without the subway parts, light rail kind of thing. The library, which is also a popular meeting place. building kinda looks like it'd be more fitted to be a planetarium, though. If I don't care as much about what's inside, well. Don't really have anything to do here today, alright. Why don't we go back to Kako High? It has the standard American public school design that you see in every piece of fiction that involves that. Totally changed overnight, or maybe it's just my imagination, well, I don't know. It kinda looks the same to me outwardly. So why not, let's get home and put the clock in our room. I guess that's our current objective. There it is. It might even be an antique. More clocks. Yes, we flashed back to that scene already. That was gonna tell us something, but then we traveled sideways in time. Don't you just hate it when that happens? But there's a paper on the cat's collar. Maybe it was attached to that pen. Well, the hollow pen has been handed down through many generations because nobody bothered to ever put an ink cartridge inside. When certain conditions have been fulfilled, you can open a hole in time. We'll learn the rest at the school's garbage dump. Well, that's a great way to follow up something like that. Be there 7 hours before on May 5. That's very specific. And helpful because of that. So, do you have any comment on that thing that you just delivered to me? I guess you don't. Alright. And here's the uncle again. What's it to you? Oh. Where am I headed off to? I don't know. They were nearly out the door. Well, I guess we're already going to the school trash dump. Well, and our uncle doesn't care, so we're doing great. As you know, it's very common for people to walk between their homes in the suburban area and the schools in the middle of the night because there's no crime in America. Well, time has changed, so what if we head into the park? You know, parks are especially safe at night, especially public ones. No one ever got robbed in a park. Cameras closed a long time ago. I think you could have phrased that better, but alright. So, the station is closed at night, or trains are still running. Well, I guess they do, but not yet. Do we get to see what time it is? I guess we don't. Also, I just realized that the top screen also kind of shifts as we move the map. That's kind of neat. Can we go stalk this guy? Apparently he's never been inside that house. Pretty rude, I'll go it alone. Alright. Well, at least he has some common sense. Yeah, the library is close by, right? But no one's around. Well. Alright, the school it is. The garbage dump next to the schoolyard, well. Well, even though the gates are closed, I guess we can just pole vault over them off screen and then we go to the garbage dump. I'm sure that this is, you know, perfectly legit in any part of the world. You can just go into school grounds at night when everything's closed and the gates are shut and do this and nobody will be around or think that that's weird or illegal in any way. Hey, wait a minute. Shall this place once just for a second, but... So something must have happened here 7 hours before. Alright. Flashbacks start out as unverified, you touch them to verify their details, yes. Well, we had the ability to do that with one of them. Quite a long time ago, so... We're a little bit ahead there. Changing a related part of the past can affect the content of a flashback. It's a good idea to check up regularly. Well, I guess that's the game's not so subtle way of telling us that that's what we're supposed to do right now. So we flash back to a time in which the garbage collection people were too lazy to actually do their job. I got it. You don't know that. That's exactly what that looked like before, though, so... What about the fire? I guess we can't do anything about that. Get the feeling we won't be able to for quite a long while. Oh boy. The pen's glowing, so that means... Well, he sure seems purposeful for somebody who has no idea what they're doing. Alright, let's start the digging session. Oh boy, this music. You draw that circle in the right place and a hole will open. Using the pen to open a hole is called digging. Can only be so big. Close a hole, touch a circle on the upper right. Take a look at the on-screen gauge. We'll see how many times you can go digging. The gauge will decrease each time you close a hole. And apparently it's also your health bar. Well, you can cancel a dig if there's no holes currently open. Alright. So I guess we're supposed to dig through and find a place.
This is it! This is the spot.
This is the spot. Well, find a specific place in the flashback. Let's take a look.
Here we go.
Alright, here we go. Let's see what we just did, but animated this time. No, we couldn't do that.
What's that?
Ain't that the truth? Apparently this red box thing had another letter inside. Beyond hole is a moment from the past. Must be closed or time won't start up again. Alright. Must have the time to use it. Come and rescue us. This box is for you in memory of the first hole you ever opened. Well, I guess we did get the box after all. The watch and letter. Oh man. Have to close up that hole or else. All we gotta do is step on this thing, right? There we go. What the? What the heck was that? It got dark for just a second and then we sneezed. Alright. Well, that was just another normal day's work over. And now we get to hear the foreboding theme as we talk to the cat. World with me, mom and dad living in it together. Well, alright, I suppose. And that's to be continued. Oh boy. Alright, let's save our progress, even though our one previous data will be overwritten. Don't you just love these games? I only have one save slot. Well, I mean, I guess that's the case for a lot of DS games. I know that freaking The World Ends With You, I think, only has one. Or does it? I think it does. I don't remember, probably. But at any rate, well, clearly you can see how I would be reminded of that with how appealing this game is. Jack Toombley, well, gather ye rosebuds while you may. Fuck, I don't know. But fortunately, I don't have to know. All time is still flying. There you go. So that was simple enough to get out of. Back to the same old, same old. Well, apparently the only thing that has changed in this universe is mom and dad disappearing. When does the pen start glowing? Well, these two saved up their pennies to buy a present for the like of you. Well, we haven't found your phone yet, oh boy. It's pink and has this gigantic pig hanging off it. Well, it's obviously a dog. It's somebody with a cell phone and little figure that's supposed to be another animal but gets confused with a pig. The parallels with The World Ends With You just don't stop coming, do they? Although they do start coming. Well, I guess those things are flashbacks, so... And everyone disappeared, what? Give me a hand already, oh boy. What's going on with the search? They're searching for Ashley, well... Oh, that was pretty sudden. Also these backgrounds on the portraits, Jesus Christ. I can tell what my mood is based on the kind of gradient I have at that precise moment. Team to start looking to, well. Well, before we go any further, I think it would be a good idea to maybe take a look at what... Yeah, we get more of these now. A bunch more of these. Okay. see what sort of anime portraits we have to sort through today. This my classroom flashback has been updated. Well, I guess it must be because we're assuming it. What happened between the two of them? Well, we can identify the people in the image, but we can't actually add anything. Look at the rows of lockers right by the entrance that are in all American schools. Maybe he's a freshman too. Well, school entryway. And no, I was trying to hear this one. Something about this is so nostalgic. Well, we can't identify the dog on a leash. We can't identify this one though, I guess. I guess we just didn't bother to verify before. There we go. One more confirmed. And the last one, which is these people with their freaking shield chokers.
Everything's in place.
Really? On the way home, 2 kids behind me found a watch in the garbage. Oh yeah, that happened. I forgot about that completely. Which only serves to attest how memorable that all was. Alright, so we got new details on one of the characters, I guess we do, but I can't tell what it is. Apparently this girl's missing, but we're not gonna have that in the details right now, so let's look inside the school, yes. You know, a missing person would clearly... Oh yeah, this is the flashback place. I guess we're supposed to go use the pen to... No? Go out to each of these lockers and well, I actually kind of missed which one it was, so time to trial and error this. Can I talk to this guy back here? It's male student. Okay. You know Ashley Threet? Stopped showing up. When did you last see her? Why is the bottom part of the T so long there? I feel like 4:30. She was here looking for something. When did you last see Ashley? Jeez, what? Actually, all the freaking lowercase t's have that really long bottom part for some reason. I don't know why. That's a weird way of styling it. What was she looking for? She wouldn't know. He wouldn't know anything about that. Well, she wants to get away. So we have a bit of a lead on when exactly that happens. I guess we can upload this. Okay. 4:30 p.m. Alright, so it was this locker. I actually paid attention this time, but if I interact with it directly, it doesn't change anything, so... So let's see what else. What about the teacher guy, I guess? Teachers have an emergency meeting to get to. It's about that freshman. It's time for you to go home, alright? Alright. Not gonna actively stop you from looking around here anymore, though. What fell out of the envelope? Corey. Wait, what? Okay, I guess we saw that letter, but... we're not going to comment on it any further. There's Morris, and there's people with all natural hair colors in this room. Just a sec, I'll be right there. Well, this is his desk. There's nothing on the desk right now, as you can see. Oh, shit. Keep forgetting that I have that thing set to... well... This girl with the natural purple hair doesn't want to talk to us, I guess. Seems kind of repelled by us, in fact. Oh, what about this guy? He's just sleeping and we'll let him sleep. And apparently we won't leave until he... Right, apparently that girl in the back was Corey. Yes, we literally saw this 2 seconds ago, Jesus Christ. Back to the drama club, people. Alright. Well, that's yet another proceeding with our investigation then. Okay, there's nothing else we can interact with. Corey, you say. This note wouldn't have been here if Corey weren't around. You don't say. You know, the thing that was left by this person wouldn't have been left by this person if this person hadn't existed. But it doesn't have anything to do with Ashley. Well, apparently it's very interesting. So, do we have any new information? I guess we do. Oh wait, there we go. Morris and Corey are there, so it must be a sophomore classroom. We know this even though we actually apparently don't know who Corey is, but we're still going to remark that, so we don't have new details for this. Do we know her last name yet? Yes, we do. It's Corey 12s. It's a very natural sounding name too. Alright, so can we leave? I guess we've concluded our little investigation. These girls who, like all American public school freshmen, wear red ribbons must be freshmen, alright. Female student A and female student B. Well, do you know this person? Everyone knows she's missing. But apparently nothing that we don't already know. So maybe Emily might know something, so where's she headed? We don't know where she went. Well, thanks for that. There's this rumor that Emily was with Ashley before she went missing, so I bet she knows something, but we don't know where she went, so So apparently Morris is gonna go look in the drama club, but we're not. We're gonna go looking outside. So we're, I guess, kicked out into the world map here. Where should I go? Well, we have to go find Emily, I guess, so let's go map sweeping again. Oh, hey. What is it? I don't know. Sarah Tennyson, okay. I wonder if she's related to Alfred Lord Tennyson. Oh wait, that's not how that's spelled, is it? Nameplate, aka the only thing that does right. I guess we can't actually do anything here. Park. You know, we had such good luck finding leads in here before. I'm sure that will... Oh shit. Ah, damn it, hang on. There we go. I'm sure our good luck will definitely endure as it has, yes. demonstrated by that little incident there. Just a bunch of empty cans, well. Oh yes. What about the station? Hey, there she is. That was quite timely. How did you know my name? Tell why. Things might be in flux still. Don't you remember talking to me earlier? Well... I guess she doesn't. Doesn't remember a conversation, it just never happened, well... Apparently she says it's her fault because... did something happen? We're saving up for the present, but... Ashley said she didn't have the money. She must have actually lost it somewhere, but... She didn't believe her and called her every name, well... And pushed her away, well... You got this image in our head of that happening, apparently. And then she ran off, and I can't get through to her cell phone. Well, doesn't that happen every other day? There's in front of Kronos where everyone puts their bikes. And this was when? Right around 7 at night the day before yesterday. Well, we're putting the pieces together, I guess, at the very least. So that means the present I got yesterday would have disappeared too. Well, before we go do anything that would actually help us find the missing girl, I guess we can go back home and see if that thing that we put in our room before is still there. Well, it's not in the exact same place, but I guess that means it's gone forever. The past has transformed into a world where I never got that clock. Is that because we took the box? I don't know. Be able to do something if it were glowing. Has anything else changed? I don't know. Wait, what? Corey's very existent. I think you're a little bit ahead of me there, Ethan. I thought you didn't know who she was, but her very existence had changed. I don't know this person, but their very existence has changed. Name's right on our desk, yes. Well, what about the flashback details? I guess now we know what this is.
That's it!
And the details have all been verified. I guess we need to continue on with that. So, are you sure we don't have enough to confirm this? I guess not. So, what does the cat have to say about all this? I see. Alrighty then, let's continue. Oh, whoops, hang on, I need to go to the world map. I think, well, we've heard that apparently the fight happened in front of the cafe, where the bikes were, so if we go here... the pen is glowing, well, as if on demand. We sure you want to open a hole?
This'll work!
What do we have to lose? I must be missing something. I'll come back later. Well, I guess it's a fake choice after all. Never mind. Can't actually do anything there yet, I guess. Well, there's only one other scene where the... Oh yeah, I guess this guy was asking around, but... Well, are they actually looking for her inside the school? Why would she be hiding there, is what I'm wondering. And if she were, could she actually hide like that? like with any sort of effectiveness. Orange contact info, what? Her presence means the past has changed. Yeah, I kinda missed when we established that, but okay, I guess we're assuming that now. Okay, let's call this person who apparently never existed before we saw her in the classroom. Ethan Kairos, what do you want? I wanted to ask you a few things about the memo you left. Well... okay. Maybe we'll get that cleared up somehow, but I doubt it. Here she comes, but she stopped to lean against the wall instead of coming all the way over here so we could talk. Whatever fell out was that the day before yesterday, something that fell out of the red envelope. I guess that's the money? Girl, maybe a freshman, I don't know her name. I think that's like the only thing that we learned when we first saw that note, though. Alright, money, right, yep. Could have given it to her, but I didn't know where she went. And she's a missing girl, but we don't know about that. Are you really her friend? I really am. And I guess we need to prove it? I'm not sure how. Proof but what? I guess we don't have it. But we did learn that... Actually, we didn't learn anything more from this encounter, never mind. So do we need to go find her again? Because I have no idea where she is. I don't expect... Okay, this guy's here. What is he doing? Find any clues that'll lead us to Ashley? Nada. Well... Well, we're kind of running out of places to look at this point. Could go back to the library, but there's nothing here except from the librarian woman, who apparently we're not deigning ourselves to talk to about any of this. So let me see, is there anyone down here in this inconspicuous place? Well... Oh yeah, it's the guy's, or it's the girl's brother. Do the police know? Yeah. Might have been too late though, I don't know. Well, I guess that's all we can do at that point. imagine that there's going to be anything else we can do, at the school. Because we're supposed to be figuring out some way of letting this person know that... Oh wait, this guy's here. That we're Ashley's friend. So we can give the money back to her, but we don't even know, and nobody knows where she is. I think that would be the primary concern. And I guess what the idea is supposed to be there is... Well, she's gonna disappear. That he's gonna be using the bizarre time pen to make the money unlost back in time, but we need to actually get the money for that to work. I guess it has to be the exact same object, so let me see. Well, there's only one other place to go. And that's the house. But apparently there might not be anything else to get from the house. Whenever we got the present, yes, we've established this. Actually, wait a minute. If we look at our items, Merchant letter, Mr. letter, we don't actually have anything in our items that could help with that. Lost right now, because we can go back here and try this conversation again with the mysterious time pivot girl who we decided was important for some reason, but she doesn't want to give us the money because she needs proof, and that's a problem right now. We don't have any of that, I guess. Fuck, I don't know. Oh, we can't, like, use her items or anything, can we? We can just look at them. So, it might be time to open one of these. These time holes to find out. What exactly lies beyond the veil of time? And perhaps only one of the inescapable tendencies of stuff that I've been looking into recently in terms of games, and be forced to perform the same action multiple times and expect a different result. Alright, maybe this guy can help. You wanna see something? What is it? It's a picture. Sure have a lot of them. It's not weird or anything. Oh man, I'm in this one, me and you and Ashley will... You know, hint hint. I guess we won't actually get to look at the picture, but we know enough about it, we'll look at a very small thumbnail-ish version of it. Alright, now that the music has changed, maybe if we return back the way we came and try talking to this person again, who's just gonna be leaning against the wall the whole time until we're ready for this. Pretty sure you'd get sore from doing that for too long. Okay. Just needed to show off the ringtone when we got the envelope. And, okay, what? Okay, we're back to weird shit with this person and causality that I don't understand. The incident never happened. It wouldn't have happened if I had never showed up here. So, what incident, like? Okay. Well, I mean, that can be, that's a way of putting it. That could be interpreted as just being, like, absolutely redundant. Like, if I hadn't been here, I wouldn't have been here. You know, if I hadn't leaned against the wall, I wouldn't have been leaning against the wall. If I hadn't knocked into this person, I wouldn't have knocked into this person. It just seems like a tautology, redundant as hell. But I guess he also means that, I don't know, that stems into causality of certain course of action happening. Well, let me see. Well, now we finally have the money in hand, so maybe now that we have this, we can hold the glowing pen in front of our eyes again and not stop ourselves this time. Okay, let's open a hole right here. And
Now!
Better not touch anything.
oh, you can actually move the picture, okay. Fuck, time stopped on the other side. Emily's really angry. I think I'll stop right there though. We can't, like, reach out through time. This isn't the right place. This isn't the right place. What?
This looks promising.
Do more than just look right around here. Well, this is the exact same place though. What gives? There we go.
That'll do it.
Shouldn't start fighting if the envelope's right next to them. Well, you don't know that. Like, how the fuck did that happen is what you'll probably be wondering. It literally materialized out of nowhere. Oh, there we go. Got the new set of flashbacks and... oh boy. There's something else on the desk. But apparently the wind is really strong today. Going to open the window, close it when you're done. Probably too much to ask from the cat, I would think so. I mean, how does the cat open the window to start with, is what I would be asking. If it's like one of these sliding windows.
Oh, I'm fine. Just bored is all. I thought you and I could wander over to Kronos.
What do you think you're doing? You haven't finished Mom's shopping yet. Now get moving.
Get off my back. You're such a pain.
What was that?
Ah! Okay, you win. Hey, Ethan, we'll hit Kronos another... Ow, don't pull my ear.
Ethan! I promise to give you a better present next year, all right?
Okay then. Whatever happened to my present? Well, it's now a birthday card. Still owe you a massive present. Oh yeah, I guess they didn't have time to... Was it the middle of the night? It looked like it was pretty light out. 7:30, I don't think that's like the middle of the night at all. Or not even 7:30, just 7. I'm pretty sure a few stores at least would still be open at that hour. man. That's a precedent. Yes, unfortunately my birthday's not for another month and a half or so. But I guess I will take that precedent. Time to overwrite my data again. Well, I doubt that the same effect could be achieved. The data changed. Which is a completely new concept to what's been happening so far. Class is over, so where can I get info at Mom and Dad? How am I gonna get info about these people that have been apparently disappeared for 12 years? And why shouldn't I try to get it anywhere else other than this school? So what's going on right now? Let's hit the road. My name's not Roger though. Oh man, now what? I guess this is the inside of the cafe. And this is Olivia, who totally doesn't look like any other person we've seen so far. Why this place? I don't know, man. The usual crepes and milk, coffee, and hibiscus tea. Oh man. You know where I come from, they call it Jamaica water. Come here because Ben has a crush on Olivia and the coffee's cheap and tasty and bottomless. Well, Uncle Eric's coffee's alright, but alright. Yeah, I think typically if you're paying to have something, you should expect it to have it be held to a certain standard. Well, let's stay a little longer. I know there aren't any clues, and as you know, there's no fun allowed. Here's a woman who owns the place. We're not gonna talk to her though, I guess. I'd be careful walking home alone at night dressed like that, well. And about front, well, that's awfully specific. Must be Olivia's bike, orange parked outside. What do the rest of you have to say? I'm glad Ashley's okay. Some milk has dripped into the table here. I'm afraid I'm not seeing it. Apparently that's all he's gonna say about the entirety of the table. He of the super high grades is finishing up his homework. So can I... No, I guess we'll stay a little longer. Oh, we got a new set of flashbacks, I thought. It's the birthday card scene, which I guess is impossible to witness since we're past that point in time now.
Everything's in place.
But we still somehow have the memory of that. Didn't get into an argument, but it's not complete. Even though that, you know, we're also past that point in time now. So what new characters do we have added to this? Eva 16, Olivia 8. You know, with this naming scheme, I don't know at which point they decided. Should we try to make it at least a little bit subtle, but no. Alright, just saying the same shit. Hello. Uh-oh. Oh. Wait, what? Okay, apparently if you press Y, you can make the dialogue boxes appear. I'm not sure what purpose that serves, but okay. Oh wait, there's someone in the back here. The guy reading the newspaper up there looks like the nervous type with white gloves and all. He also doesn't look like he's suspicious at all. Had a brush with death yesterday. Oh man. Well, she seems awfully chipper about it. Saw a truck lose its load right in front of me. Alright. Squeezed the brakes like Screech and managed to stop. Well, I think if you're on a bike, it shouldn't be that difficult to stop, I mean. Typically, it's only big, heavy vehicles that take a while to stop, even if the brakes are on full force. But that stuff still came tumbling down. So the bicycle outside must belong to her. She has a bicycle, so that bicycle must be hers. Guy's leaving, but we don't get to see his face. We're not gonna comment on that. I'd be tempted to tone it down a little, I guess. They thought he left because we were being too loud, I don't know. Gathering any info by sitting around this place, but we're gonna be assaulted by the dark purple ripples. In case you had any trouble figuring out what that scenario played out like, you get to see it in real time. So what changed this time? Well, I guess we can talk to these people and find out. He's not saying anything. He's not saying anything. What about the guy with the glasses? Why? Why what? Can we get inside? Nope, it's closed temporarily. And something happened to Olivia, and that's why they're closed today. Oh no. Did she get into an accident on her bike? Apparently he doesn't like us asking that. Why are you guys so calm? Well, it's okay then. Because we didn't have enough to surmise the scenario from the context of what's been happening so far. I guess I can look at the flashbacks. Jeez, there was any doubt.
Everything's in place.
Well, there's no way we could have known all the details about this, but I guess we're making assumptions. I guess we're allowed to do that now. So what do we do? Does everyone know? Does everyone think Olivia's dead? I guess they do. And well, I guess at this point you can start seeing a little more how there's the intersection, how this kind of matches with the mood of the other game, Shadow of Destiny, or Shadow of Memories, whatever. Apparently it was one of those games that was only called something different in the North American release. But apparently people are fucking with time, and we have to do all sorts of convoluted stuff to... A little late to be changing this place, says somebody. Apparently it's Corey. When you saw her here, she was already too far gone. Well, after the crash, I would imagine. Olivia, to be on the whole, is already host, so what do we do? Poke around even further back, but how do we do that? Don't we need to get a flashback? Do we manufacture one of those? Well, I think you should be more inquisitive, given that she knows to know a lot about this time travel shit that's apparently causing all this. So I guess we can look around different parts of the street. Lots of traffic and noise. Okay. What about the street on this side? It's gonna be the same one? It's gonna be the same one. What about the street on this side? Nope, I guess that's an option. Well, we don't have anything new. Oh wait, yes we do. Kronos parking lot, where, we already... Oh wait, what? Okay, that was not what I was expecting. If we are able to open a hole at this time, which is technically before the accident, oh, I guess the yellow wall is because of the lamps at the... I don't know. Kinda makes it look like the sun's still out though. The bicycle is over there, she always parks it in that spot. Oh yeah, the bicycle, I guess there's that. We're assuming that that's hers. And I guess I kinda have to, if we want to do anything about that, so let's take a look, I suppose. Okay. Well, this is the place. There's no one inside. And, well, I thought it was, but I don't know. There's no one inside, and it's closed right now. And I think these people are still gonna be saying the same stuff here. I'm not entirely sure what we're meant to do here, honestly, because we can, come up to this place. But all we can note is that there's no one inside, even though there's nothing going on here. And do we examine this thing again after we show up here? No? Do we delve back into the recesses of time? Maybe I need to find more details about when that took place, that flashback thing. Because apparently we don't know the exact time, even though we kind of heard that it was 7-ish. I think we did actually get that information. So we're just not going to acknowledge that. So what, she literally just disappeared, ran away, or got kidnapped or something like that? And she got accused of losing the money and... About that present, something wrong with it? Are you talking about something in the Kronos parking lot? Well... How could you spoil it like that? Well... Might not be entirely a voluntary thing, or a thing that can be helped. We were there until about 7:10 p.m., alright. Yes, really. Because the store closes at 7. Well... I guess that makes some amount of sense. So now we have the full details on this flashback. If I do do something at this time,
Now
I
I
might
get
just
it.
be able to save her. Now I get it. Kind of. I kind of superficially get it, but I don't know. I think there's a reason why I'm not remembering any of these details offhand. But there's pretty much only one thing I remember about the first time I went through this,
This'll
and
work.
that was, well, this will work. Pretty much was in time. And that's the, well, mostly to do with the villain in this. And even the memory of that is super vague. That and the ending, which is just like,
Now!
what the fuck is even happening?
This is the spot.
This is the spot. It's the bike. Can
Here we
we
go.
see if the bike has been tampered with? The brake wire's been cut. Nice clean cut too. This was no accident. I can't fix the brakes, so I need to find another way to keep her off from using the bike. Shouldn't damage it more. The key, what? I'm pretty sure that if it's just a normal bicycle, it doesn't need a key. I guess it's for the lock. Like if you use a bike lock to secure it to someplace, but to just say that it needs a key. Okay. Look, I don't know, I'm trying to make sense of this. I mean, it looked like a normal bicycle, not a motorcycle or anything, so... Well, I don't know what changed, but I guess I can find out. Okay. How did we do? Okay, there was an accident yesterday at the intersection. So she's not dead anymore. Were there any fatalities? A dog. Oh no. A dog. Did I do that? Oops. The kid was hurt and the dog he had with him was killed. Oh man. You're all thinking about Shiloh right now. Not really, but okay. It's ancient history. Oh man, apparently more stuff is coming out. So it wasn't quite so simple. Actually caused a different accident. So now I have to make sure this one never happened too. I'll just keep piling this shit up until we can't do anything anymore. Was this my fault? I don't know. I guess we can't get any details on this yet. So I guess the woman was walking home this time. I mean, I'm not even in this universe, and I can still guess what this is. Maybe the time's the same, so we might end up using that again? I don't know. I have a feeling that if that weren't the case, without it she can't ride her bike. I don't know how the fuck that works, but okay, I'll just accept that. Anyone else in the list? Shiloh. The dog we kept at our secret hideout, so... I guess we now know what that is. I guess it's a dog in this flashback. But we're not gonna acknowledge that. So time to go look at this stuff again, I suppose. Hey, it's... the kid, I would imagine. Could that be the kid from the flashback here? You heard your hand in a traffic accident yesterday. Doesn't want to talk to us. Jacob 11. Yep, just put the number. Not even any modifications. Okay. Just flat out put the number or whatever. And the dog Lucky died. What kind of car caused the accident? No, he doesn't remember. Well, that's kind of weird actually, but it had a refrigerator on it. It fell on the dog and... Yeah, I think we already gathered that the freaking danger vehicle was a truck. Road was kind of on a slope. Just a spot we saw in the flashback. So, what time was it again? I don't know. Maybe one of the people can tell us. Even though... oh hey, the cat's here. To gloat over the dead dog, I guess. Is that you? Well, it looks exactly the same, so... What have we got there? Well, of course. I mean, typically animals can be attracted to shiny things, and now... The bullflight got sucked up into the pen, and now you may see... these things on the map, they can fall out of midair. And they restore uses of the hollow pen, so... are basically a ways to not get screwed over and run out of chances to do stuff. Which I guess might still happen in the previous chapters, but I don't know. So that was quite a smooth way to introduce a new mechanic, alright.
Everything's in place.
Right, so we verify all the details of this thing. Jacob unlucky with an accident. Now what about this? Do we know the people in this picture? Alley near the intersection, though. I guess the kid's gonna show up here too. Jacob 11. Got into some trouble accidentally, of course, and he likes taking walks, we somehow know that. So I guess we go to the cafe, because the other person there would be the waitress chick. Let's see, there she is, Olivia. Has all gone home. What happened? Well, because I changed the past, that's clearly exactly what's on her mind. I need to ask you something. Want to know if I like you? No, that's not it at all. This kind of reminds me of an exploitable manga thing with a dog. Oh well. Gotcha, well. Well, about the accident at the intersection after that wonderful scene. The one where the dog was killed. Do you remember seeing a truck in the alley? Well, do you remember seeing a person in the alley? Sweatshirt with hearts on it and her hair tied up like this. Sarah. Sarah Tennyson, oh, the librarian. So there's only 12 people in this town that have names. Alright then, we have a new location to investigate. Let's go. Well, it was quite convenient how she didn't question how we knew exactly what that person was wearing at the time. There's something going on, isn't there? Something that makes me want to punch my forehead. Location-wise, in some street, maybe? Okay, that's awfully specific in a place like this. It clearly narrows down the place by a lot. It's not like there's streets all over the place or anything. It's gotten into weird fortune telling. Okay. What, is she like the hint system now? Well, it's kind of blocked at the moment, dude, because I'm pretty sure we're supposed to go in here right now. better talk to her. Yesterday at this intersection, there was an accident and it involved a truck. She's the woman from my flashback. Totally not what I pictured, though. Well, you've met her before, though. Do you know about the accident at the intersection? A refrigerator fell off a truck. Do you remember seeing a truck? Well, wish I'd been able to warn the driver. What time was it? Yes, I'd gone out to buy more soy sauce, about 8:40. Alright, we got the time. So can we update this stuff? Alright. This happened about 8:40.
That's it!
Apparently. So now that we have the confirmed flashback, maybe we can go to the intersection again and do something there? I don't know. Do you have anything different to say? So now there's gonna be something going on in some streets, but it certainly wasn't right before. Hey, this guy's here. Wonder what he's up to. Morris. Heard about it at Kronos, the accident. That poor dog. Everyone went home and now he's going too, so we're just going to repeat what we already know. Good use of dialogue. Right, this is where the truck was parked and the paint is glowing too, we should be able to do something. So time to engage in dog rescue. The holder must have the time to use it. I think that means we need enough green orbs to... use the pen, but I guess it's kind of implying that by using time like this, the user loses their time? I don't know. Actually, you know, looking at this angle kind of makes me question even more just how this jacket thing is put together, because like the part with the cog looking thing, is that like a flap that goes over the thing that's under it? So there's like... it's like a lapel, but it ends at the freaking armpit? I don't know.
Got it!
Let's just open a hole so I don't have to think about this anymore. Okay, so I guess we need to talk to the truck driver. Let's open a hole right here.
This is the wrong spot.
This is the wrong spot, really? I can't see very well from here. Oh, time stopped on the other side. Okay, never mind. I guess this isn't the right
It's
spot.
not.
So how many times can we fuck this up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 times. Okay.
This is around here? Maybe.
This is the ground here, maybe? Okay. Well, it's not the ground, but this stream. No? I guess there's something weird about that string. So we can't actually talk to people on the other side of the holes. But we can manipulate objects. Someone out there is moving besides me. Okay, never mind. Took out even my words.
Huh?
Okay, yes, I can see how that's significant. Don't you know it? It's the only other person we know of right now that seems to know anything about this time travel shit. So a picture of this place because you changed it with your pen. Well, do you have one too? No, you don't, but it's invisible to me, but soon you'll realize what. The pictures you and I see only appear because someone changed the past. Including the changes that I make. So there are others with pens like these? I don't know. Won't get in your way this time. Who is this character? That's the anticipated audience reaction notes there in the script. So let's secure the fucked up rope and I guess I'll try to make it so that the fridge never falls off the truck in the first place. Right, yeah, there's the kid with the dog, and this time that didn't happen. So I guess this time around there was nothing weird happening in the intersection at night. Ben's still moving around. So hey, it's a person with dark skin. And blonde hair. That's how you know we're in America. Who's that guy? It's Aaron. The key is missing and the brakes are cut. Oh yeah, we never gave back the key, I guess. How can you be so glib? Yes, that's something people usually say. And there goes the Shirk's hotkey again by accident. How can you be so daft? When we're getting bamboozled and gobsmacked like this. Who would have changed the past like that and for what? Well, we don't know. Someone behind Mom and Dad's disappearance too? I don't know. But at least we're starting to acknowledge that apparently somebody else is fucking with time. I can see move around like that if she doesn't have a pen. You know, I don't think that's ever, like, answered in any sort of clarity from what I remember. Oh no. Question mark says... We never should have handed the pen down to that one in the first place. Ethan Kairos. Well, let's see what he's capable of, and if he gets in the way, we can just erase him. Oh no. Actually, wait a minute. Or I think to have the sound thing actually prepared. Access and that will be a burden, yes. Also a spoiler alert, we're never gonna hear anything more about that mysterious group of people that apparently are in charge of the pens ever again. I'm actually not sure why they decided to keep that in the game, you know, in the long-term scheme of things. Well, maybe we can find out a little more about this Corey person. There's no school today. What's in your mind? Also, I think... the game has 6 chapters, yeah, so if I can finish this one right now... we'll probably consider it good for now. What's gonna happen today? Hiding something from me? Of course not. Alright. That would float him if he'd only toned down his attitude a little. Well, psychoanalyzing me. I can read your mind too, don't you know? Apparently we need his help at something though. What is it? You know, Well, my parents went missing, right? Oh yeah, we completely forgot about that with the whole accident business. Until a few days ago, my mom and dad were still around. Even, yes, a few days and 12 years are gonna sound exactly the same to a casual observer. Then a few days ago, everything was as though they'd been gone for years. So why is this happening? Clearly you can't tell me the answer to this, even though I have no reason to believe you would know anything about this. It's really whacked out, you see. I think you're talking about parallel worlds, where apparently we talked to the right person after all. There used to be a book in our secret hideout, The Mystery of Parallel Worlds. Does it have to do with morphogenic fields and Rupert Sheldrake too? I don't think anyone's read it beside Morris. Intuition is right out of that book. Apparently we need to go looking for it now. You've wasted enough time on your petty little problems of parallel worlds. It's a nice way to respond. You want results? All you have to do is apply myself and those greater in the back. Well, like now I'm wasting prime studying time talking to you. Well, alrighty then. I guess we're not gonna wait for him after all. Seriously, that's not gonna look for the book in the library. Did I see kind of antique shop on the way here? Well, I can see why he would have remembered that and focused on that. Well, not really, it's kind of all over the place. Actually, Ethan seems like kind of an idiot considering his decisions in his inner monologue just in the scene by itself, but... Oh boy, the phone's buzzing. And now he's the one getting called. Get over the Chronos. Ben's murdered someone. Okay. That's one way to escalate things. Yep. Well, alrighty then. Let's go check it out. Was there really a murder here? I don't know. There does seem to be a bit of blood on the ground. Someone spilled his pasta sauce. Oh boy. And there's the kid. And there's the other little kid. Oh boy. Guess we're not gonna talk to him though. We need to find out what's happening with these two first. Time to find out what happened. I suppose. Did Ben kill somebody? Well, we haven't found a weapon. Well, what if we talk to him directly? He just says, what happened here? Okay. Whatever it wasn't his fault, so he says. But we're not gonna get a really good picture of what happened yet. So what I thought when I got here, and at first I thought he was dead. But Aaron was still breathing. Oh man. Who's Aaron? It's that guy. What weapon did this? It'd have to be a knife or something else with a sharp blade. Yes, a sharp weapon is the only way you could ever make someone bleed. It's literally impossible to have blood appear any other way. Alrighty, so... did the kid see anything? Oh. I guess he never talked to the kid in this reality. I'll just introduce myself again. happened here. Just taking a walk with the dog. And I guess that's it. Who started it? That guy saw the dog and got really mad. Apparently the dog went after him. Why Aaron? Oh boy. I guess he's not denying that. After the boy with the glasses hit the dog, the other guy saved him. That's when they started arguing. Should we just keep getting little bits of dialogue like this, or...? Do we move around or check the... What do you think about it? It pretty much adds up, doesn't it? Well, they did apparently have a motive. Does the kid have anything more to say? Where's Lucky now? He got scared and ran away. Oh man. Well, let's take a look at the flashback, see if with everything we know. Alright.
Everything's in place.
This is just normal. And so is this, I guess.
Everything's in place.
Better put the bicycle key back one of these days. We still have this though for some reason. Maybe we use it for something else, I don't know. What about characters? What other characters could we have, I guess? 7, 8, 9, 10, oh, we have all 12 people names now. Like, well, except number 1, but there's a reason for that. Apparently the dog is cute and well behaved, we know this. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. But there's no one person. I don't know what Kairos means actually, if I had to guess. It's just another time-related thing, but no, the one person is someone we haven't met yet, so I don't know, do we go inside? Or do we wrench more dialogue out of these people? Well, he's the only one who... Okay, yeah. Hasn't had 3 dialogue options yet. Seems like they don't need all of us here. How about we go find a dog? Is Aaron in the hospital? I guess. So let's... I guess have one of these guys restrain the guy with the glasses and... And go look for the dog, I guess. There's a good chance they'll take Ben in, oh my. Well, we don't know exactly what happened yet, so I don't know what my comment on that is. Oh hey, look who it is. What are you wearing? Is that a common garment? Well, I guess it makes more sense than the fucking school chokers. Is that like a turtleneck jacket? I'm having a really hard time trying to figure out what it would be called. Well, no dogs here at the station. So I guess we're not gonna have a Hachiko this time. About Ben. Wonder if this is the place that started it all. This place used to be our secret hideout. They turned it into a fancy shop. Well, how did you use it before? There was a tree right around here. Ben was the one who brought Shiloh here and cared for him the most. Isn't Shiloh like a female name though? Oh, well. I don't know. If only there hadn't been a lightning strike during that typhoon. Well, that's one way of giving background exposition. It's been different ever since that lightning hit. Well. And neither of those dogs are here. At least we know for sure that one of them is apparently struck by lightning. And now we know what this is about a little more. Secret hideout. Shiloh was tied to the tree and couldn't escape the lightning strike. So I don't know. Did the lightning strike the tree and then the tree fell in the dog, or did the lightning strike the dog directly? That's so vaguely worded. Have you seen a dog around here? I guess not. Well, no dog here either. This neighborhood is on the richer side. Well, I think it would be kind of a pain living by a sloped street like that, but I don't know. Of course, the only place I know that has a lot of sloped streets like that is Tasco, and the roads in that place are a goddamn labyrinth, so... I've never been in Vin's house, and apparently that's not gonna change today. So there's no dog here either. We already went to the station. What about the park? What have we to do here in this park? Nothing. Apparently that's the answer. Just nothing. Okay. Let's see. School, library. Well, what about the library? Did you see anything? Why does this girl know my name? Well, what difference does it make? We're looking for a dog, isn't everybody? Nope. What's up with that weird groaning girl? Well, it's okay then. Well, I didn't want to exit manually. I kind of want to see if... Oh, there you go now, never mind. If the one who keeps punching her forehead was actually gonna be like a hint giver or something, but I guess not. Gonna use that good old adventure game strategy of trying everything. Did you hear Vin is Ashley's big brother? But here hardly ever comes to games or practice or anything because he has an old injury. How do you know all this stuff? Well, that was informative. So is the dog in the trash dump? No, I guess not. Yes, maybe the fact that it's full of garbage could explain the smell. That might be the case. Okay, what about you, male student? On the basketball team, and he's gotta go. Okay. Where do we go to raise our social links? Not skipping meals, are we? Didn't expect to see you in detention. No, he's not. Time for a pop quiz, oh boy. There's more than one. Don't fire until you see the whites of their eyes, I think. I'm not sure what the origin of that phrase is, but okay. I guess he just asks about idioms. Oh, well, what is the meaning? Attack at just the right moment, I guess. Alrighty then. That was interesting. Well, this guy's still sleeping. All done, homework finished. Okay, so... I guess there's nothing here after all. Oh god. Well, maybe we'll run into that in the video and he'll tell us where the dog is. So... So what if I... no, wait. What if I go... inquiring after done in the video? Maybe he can tell me what's going on. Well, let's look around some more. Apparently that is the only option that is open to us right now. Is there someone hiding in the... No? That's just the ocean. We go back to the station and the other places that we've already been to. With these story mandated scenes, I guess not. We need to go find the dog, you see. Could they be here? No. Could the dog have run into the shop somehow? Oh hey, it's a person. There's another room in there, I guess we're gonna try going through. So what does this guy have to say? Must be a real pain to sit there all day long. Well, I guess we're not gonna find out because we don't want to talk to the guy. Okay. Seems to be staring at us though. So where could the dog have run off to? Could he be near my house? Oh hey, actually wasn't expecting that to be the case, but there we go. Found the dog. These are awfully strangely made dog noises. So I guess that takes care of that then. Let's go back to this place. And, oh boy, yes, we found the dog. So what happened here? Aaron's dead. Oh my. So the guy with the glasses really did kill the guy. Ben said he was gonna turn himself in. Well, but we're gonna stop him from doing that. And we give the dog back to the kid who's inside. Well, okay then. Wait here a second. Oh no. What's happening? There's something over there. It's pliers. Oh boy. Which are only used for cutting wires and stuff. And apparently they were used both to bloody the other guy. And they may also have been used to cut the wire on the bicycle, so... And the one boy shot the guy with the glasses. Picked those up and... so they were just laying around there. So I guess the kids just kinda walk away from that with no... Nothing more to say about the murder he witnessed. Well, did that update any of our flashbacks? Apparently, yes. Apparently there were players
I
here.
got it!
That's why. Ooh. We're finally able to verify this completely, so maybe now that we have... we come here and... well, I don't know. Remove the pliers so that the guy can't
This'll
attack
work.
the other guy with them. Where were they though? I don't know, like the exact location. Okay, you can only draw...
Here we
Oh
go!
shit, I wasn't expecting that to actually finish, goddammit.
No, not here.
It actually is.
Guess not.
Well, I wasted one of those, but I actually don't know exactly where the pliers were. Fuck. Here?
Now! How about this is the wrong spot?
Just some shrubbery. Fuck.
This is the wrong spot.
This isn't it.
Guess not.
Next to the bike.
God, there's nothing here.
There's nothing here. Nice landscaping. Well,
There's nothing here.
there's nothing here. It's Olivia's bicycle and, well, I mean, the preview image up there doesn't really help you see exactly where the pliers might have been. I don't know, what if I look at the other side, no? Landscaping, the ground, oh, maybe, I can't, like, change the thing.
This is the place.
Is it? I can't see them.
This isn't right.
All those screws are kind of short.
How about this?
Bicycle. But there's nothing there.
There's nothing here.
There's nothing here. It's just some shrubbery. I'd think they would have been in the friggin' shrubbery, but maybe Danny can help me out with this. Am I not supposed to... Wonder... I don't know.
But how?
What if we look over here?
Here we go. This is the wrong spot.
This is the wrong spot. It's just some shrubbery. Oh, wait a minute.
Right here, I think.
Right here, I think. This looks promising. Well, right there in the place that's way out of view in the preview picture.
Fingers crossed.
Right where Jacob said they'd be. Which I must have missed. Someone used their pliers to cut the brake line. Yeah, I think we can figure that. But who would do that? I don't know, but we got the pliers. I should get rid of the pliers back in the now. There's no other likely weapons. Okay. So we used half our time life bar to get that. 10 now to go, the glasses got beaten up, I guess. No Ben, no Aaron, so... Let's listen to our American Sentai theme song and... Ben's in trouble. Turned himself in, well... Oh boy, now he's in the hospital. and beat up Ben instead that time? Apparently so. So what happened to Aaron? He's a cop, isn't he? Didn't Boris tell you that they took him in? Is he? I don't know. That's the first I've heard of it. But Ben's unconscious. And we should get to the hospital because he hit his head. What is it? Need you tell me exactly what happened to Benny in the order it happened? Okay. Time to get a timeline of events. This is where Aaron hit Ben. A dog walked by. The dog startled Ben, who got into a fight with Jacob. Then Aaron came by and happened to walk by. Two of them started arguing. Aaron knocked Ben over and then hit his head. Oh boy. Well, that ended well. But, I mean, what else can we do? Guess we're gonna try to fix that too. How did she here? Well, the whole revision process not going too well. Yeah, I guess that'll happen, but hey, at least this time it's double revision. I think revision under any circumstances is intrinsically bad. But if you're at least trying to undo that, then that's okay. I guess, as long as you don't fuck it up further, which seems to be what's happening here half the time. I don't know if you have enough time to keep on trying. We still don't know what they mean by time in that context. Well, I mean, you already told the guy about the parallel universes thing in the other timeline. There's something I need to tell Pyrio again, I guess. Do you believe in paranormal phenomena? Do you believe in magic? Or at least a way to change this world into one where this never happened? Well, he's still kind of taking the same attitude as before. But if we could change the world, okay, that's the only thing he has to say about that. I can change the past by swapping out worlds, kind of, just a tiny bit though. I just show him the pen? I don't know. I guess we will though. I take this, which apparently is invisible. And we explain the whole mechanics. I wish it hadn't, you know, skipped that, because like I barely even understand how that works, but we erase the reality where Ben gets into an argument with Aaron, and well, that's what we're trying to do, I guess. We divert the dog, maybe? I don't know. You're like a god, Ethan. You can change people's lives, well, I don't think it goes that far, like, needs those green orbs to even keep doing it. We have to do some hunting. What? Hunt down some other points that can be changed. Well, I guess so. Think of another way to get that finger of yours glowing. And that's a great quote. So what have we already tried? I've been hauling the parking lot to try and keep them from getting hurt by taking care of the pliers, but that didn't undo the fight. It didn't even change the reason, it just removed the weapon from being there. So I don't know, we could keep him from leaving, or we could change the dog's walking route, which I guess would potentially remove any conflict from that situation. I don't know. Get him to take a different route. Well, we could forge the note. But I guess that we're not gonna consider that. Could try to keep Aaron from leaving the cafe. Will it work? We don't know how we would make that happen anyway, so both the ideas are useless. We can't count on Jacob to follow through, and we can't do that because we haven't had any flashbacks, so this is a but thou must thing where all of your options are useless. But maybe we can use different flashbacks. Like what, though? Can you take me to these places that look hole-worthy? Jeez. Okay, I guess we can take a look at some of these and... well, it's a parking lot, I suppose. How could it have come to this?
Everything's in place.
Taking those nippers. And there's the dog. Flashback that's from years ago, I guess, and the pliers which we have with us, which I guess we're just gonna carry all this stuff around and not do anything with it for the rest of the game. So I guess we go back to the cafe. I can't think of any other place where stuff would be relevant right now, like this place. Maybe the intersection? Well, here's the place. We'll try to make sure and it didn't work out. I guess that's not it. What about the intersection? This is where we saw the kid walking with the dog. I think. Maybe. Not far from Kronos. Can you leave Olivia a message so she'll keep her inside? I don't know. Truck carrier refrigerator, yeah. Yeah, apparently this guy's not the best at explaining this stuff, which... If this plan is bound for failure, we should just quit while we're ahead. Well, I think the thing to say would be less that and more. Why don't we just expect failure at every turn so we're not disappointed, but it's just something I say to myself. Well, yep, that guy's still there. We're still not gonna talk to him, I guess. And I guess the place that is near that building that we had a flashback with wasn't open to us. We've been there and there, we've been to the school. Actually, we haven't been to the school, but we had flashbacks there. In the trash dump. We're here because we've reached back in time here too. Is there anything we can do here? No. Okay then. Okay, I didn't move there. This is where the secret hideout used to be, so what, do we have to fail a few times to trigger this? I suppose. If we can save the dog, maybe Ben won't change. So are we seriously gonna do the go way back in time thing now? Can't open a hole yet because we don't have enough information about the point we're looking back at yet. So now we head inside and we try to get to the back room, but okay, now we finally get stuck to this guy. Be sure to get on the other side of where the counter is now. I'm gonna go back there, but maybe this guy can help, I don't know. Where was she? And the time, I guess. Hideout was up in the tree and Shiloh was tied to the base. Day was... Is that the angle we're thinking of taking, I guess? I'm gonna cut the rope so the dog can run away. August 10 years ago, but we don't know the exact date, but I guess if it's a typhoon we can look it up in the archives. Library maybe. If they have a newspaper archive. Okay then. Well, that was... I still don't know if that guy's gonna let us in the back though. But okay, let's go back here and see that these two are here again. Again. Can you tell my fortune? Location-wise, maybe here? Aeon? Okay. The antique shop next to school, well. I think we gathered that. That's where we came from and all. And we knew immediately that we had to... How did you know that? Okay. By event, I guess. We don't know exactly what... the exact date, so... we can't really... get a very precise result based on that, but apparently we got... okay. That was very precise. 1998, so what? I guess this takes place in 2008. The more you know. By 40 PM on August 12th, that's awfully precise. But that should mean that we have everything we need, so let's be on our way. It's time to take care of that lightning strike. Let's go. Bring someone back from the dead. Well, it wouldn't be the first time, but... you know, unlike these other couple of times that we've done it, this time... we wouldn't technically be undoing a change, we would just be like tampering with shit. But what? Better gather some more info first from home. What? Just update the thing, I guess? Go in the menu and...
That's it!
okay, I guess we couldn't actually do that until we... updated the thing. Okay, we got the storm article. I guess we just took it with us. And now we can get inside, okay. Hello, shopkeeper. Totally haven't seen anyone wearing clothing like that at any other point in the game, nope. Can we get into the back room? Well, those aren't for sale. Are you a student over at Kaku High? I guess so. Apparently he graduated from there himself. About 20 years ago now. Homeroom teacher Mr. Toombley, oh god. Apparently he's been there for that long. Alright. I guess he's actually gonna let us in the back, after all. And, a little further in. Oh boy. Two girls buying a clock in here not too long ago. I guess that's why. That's where they got it from. Maybe so, maybe so. Well. We can do that, or we can get stuck like that. What's this all of a sudden? When you're done with this, use your power on me. What? Got a horrible score on my last exam. Well, if he's asking us to do this, I don't think he can. I don't think he understands how it works. Okay. Alrighty then. Don't know how that's gonna end up, but apparently we need to take care of Ben first, so
This'll
let's okay, hang on a minute, first full. Okay, our bars only half full, so let me just go ahead and do that, and then we can take guess this building didn't used to be here at all. Well, I'm guessing we need to detach the rope that's holding the dog in place, but I'm not sure if we should do that where the dog is or where the...
All set.
All set. Shiloh. Yes, and pliers. Well, that's a bit... What are you talking about? Save Octopus 16. Well,
This is the spot.
this is the spot, apparently. Nice tight rope. Okay, never mind. There we go. This'll cut like a charm.
That's the ticket.
It's a rope that kept him from getting away, so... We'll cut the rope, and there we go. I guess this is also a dog saving sim. Fascinate. So is the dog still alive? Did it survive these 10 years? Morris is fading away. Okay. Did we just erase our friend by saving the dog? Well. I can give you a discount, well. Getting his card. Irving Wanjin. So we found out who the guy named after the last number is. It's awfully... strange how they kind of incorporated with the name Wanjin. Get a little spook around his turn also. Why not? Let's be polite with this. And then just shuffle off. So what did we do? When is this?
Everything's in place.
Well, we don't know, but we're still gonna say that it's confirmed. Sometime recently, the park. I guess he wouldn't be... The guy wouldn't be in the shop if the dog was still alive, I don't know.
Everything's in place.
Alright, this dog no longer died from lightning strike. And now we have the Irving Wanjin profile. So yeah, I guess the dog's still around. Maybe everyone's at Kronos. I'm sure they'd be fine with the dog being inside. Hello there. Just hot coffee, well. Yes, those images hadn't been used for anything before. But Morris isn't here. I wonder what happened to him. So Ben's looking after Shiloh, so the dog's still around. And, okay, never mind, there's Morris. Who's wearing a dog cap now? Long time no see since I quit school. Okay. Apparently some things have changed. You can change other people's lives. Well, I guess she's not gonna be able to talk to us about the Parallel Universes book anymore. What is that cap? I can't really tell. Is it like a plate with screws that's shaped like a bone? Is it like the stuff they wear in Naruto, but it's on a cap for some reason? I don't know. Yeah, the man with the dog spread words. Okay, what, he's a dog walker? Okay. It seems like a more promising future. As a part-time job as a dog walker, he's saving up for obedience school. So he's gonna be a dog trainer now, I guess. I'd say he made the right choice. He looks a lot happier now, I guess. Where's that little detail? So it was Shiloh who had the biggest impact and not Ben. Well, or it impacted Morris more than it did Ben. Alright then. And Corey's here too, so... Well, apparently she still knows the deal with how we're changing stuff around, but... I wonder if she remembers all the changes that are actually happening. Like what stuff was like before that happened. Or just the memories, well I don't know. That would be very different from what the case is with us, for that matter. Who are you? Well, I told you that I don't have a pen, but I can still sense this. I know other people who do, like your father. Well, is he alive? Apparently she met him a long, long time ago. But she doesn't know? Even though she does? I don't know. I'm not sure how this writing direction goes. This pacing. Don't know about this. Hasn't that pen been passed down in your family for generations? Well, we technically didn't get it from our dad, we got it from the cat, I guess. It was tied to the collar that the cat has. Although pen has been handed down through many generations of the Kairos family, though. Apparently. Maybe our uncle knows something about this. And then I dragged my uncle into something big. But we're not gonna find out exactly what yet. Because we're gonna have to leave this for some other time. And by some other time I mean tomorrow. Because I think we're at about the halfway point right now, so having saved, I guess we're gonna talk to the uncle next, but there's 3 chapters left, and I think they should be at around the same length, assuming, well, I mean, that could have been the 3 chapters that I went through right now. Yep, Doc saving Sim, I guess. I think those 3 chapters could have been a lot longer if I, hadn't consulted with the stars a few times to find out where the fuck I was supposed to go. And even with some parts, I pretty much got lucky, like having to fail 3 whole place examinations to trigger the event where you go to the right place. And alright. That's about half of the game, and I'm also going by... Okay, where the fuck is this link? Is it not on this window? No, here it is. Going by howlongtobeat.com. Apparently, it should take not much more than 6 hours to get through the whole thing, which certainly makes it, well, assuming you know what you're doing. It does certainly make it a bit less lengthy than the other DS thing that I had, or the other DS visual novel that I have. You know, there's another DS thing that I have in the backlog, but that's a point-and-click thing, which will probably be around the same length if I ever get around to doing it. But that one has a sequel, so would have taken up more time. But there's another visual novel that I don't know if I'll ever go through, because it's like really poorly translated and slow and makes about as much sense as what we've just witnessed. You know, in no small part because of the translation. But that one takes like 20 hours to get through the whole damn thing, so probably not. But the ironical thing is that there's another thing that I want to go through soonish that does in fact take about 20 hours to go through, but that I want to go through in the foreseeable future because it takes up so much space on my hard drive. And I don't really want to have to keep it sitting around for no reason, so... But anyway, that's the stuff that hasn't happened yet, that we can't witness if we use the hollow pen on it. We need to put a freaking ink cartridge in that thing so that it's no longer hollow, so... So for the immediate present slash future slash... Jesus Christ, I have so many dead tabs. Slash everything else. Take a small break and show a movie or something. Actually, you know, much like with the game, I did not prepare for this at all. I have no idea what I could show, but I could figure something out. I guess the question is going to be, do I do it with Rabbit or with Livestream? I guess with Rabbit. So I guess I'm gonna make a Rabbit thing with Firefox, because it seems to be the only browser that works when I'm trying to host one of these. Let's go to my room. And I will go, well, I'm gonna put the link here, and I'm gonna go make some stuff to, you know, to make my stomach not be as hollow as the hollow pen, and then I'll go over there and figure out what the heck we're doing. Which is probably gonna take a while, but all the days work well. Fucking probably gonna be staying up all night since I woke up at a pretty bad hour and I need to go to the dentist tomorrow at like 11. And I also need to, I have like Sunday and Monday off, but I need to go to do more stuff on Tuesday, also at 11, so gonna need to fix this stupid cycle as quickly as possible. So who knows, I might like continue streaming with other stuff after I finish the movie, but not for the immediate future. That will be what happens, I guess. So I'll see you there in a few minutes and all that.